Yo. Check 1 2 1 2. What's happening, my people? So we're gonna talk about something kind of serious at the moment. We're gonna talk about Donald Trump impeachment. And so the House has impeached Trump for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, sending the case to the Senate for trial. So what does this mean? So he is the third standing U.S. president to become impeached. So it was Nixon, but he was going to get in. Being impeached doesn't mean that you're basically like out of the presidency. No president has ever got impeached and thrown out of office. It has never happened. Nixon was almost there, but he stepped down. Clinton, he went to trial. He beat his trial. So now you got Trump. And thing about this, why I'm a brother. So most probably 99.8% of the time probably just gonna dislike Trump. So I'm not a Trump fan. As you can expect, not a Trump fan. But politics is a dirty game. Is Republicans great? Is Democrats great and stuff? A lot of them ain't worth shit. Pretty much. It's a game that they play. Trump, his narcissistic attitude, his cockiness, his backing of racist views and stuff to appease his core fan base, that is what I don't like about the brother. Some things that he did some good things, like some things with prison reform and whatnot. But it's not necessarily his policies. He has a crush on Kim Kardashian. So whenever she'll go talk to him, oh, Mr. President, let them out of jail. Let them out of jail. So it's more of a schoolboy crush rather than something that he's passionate about. What did Obama do for us? I think he represented the country well. I think Trump, he makes us look bad in terms of globally. As a global power of America being the standard in society, I think we look disheveled, we look embarrassing, we don't look like hardly nothing. So that is the negatives of Trump. With Barack, he held himself within certain standards and stuff. He tried to get things moving and stuff, but you could see like Mitch McConnell, he did an interview the other day, and he was talking about like Supreme Court seats, why they are empty right now. Obama, he was trying to fill them, but I blocked him at every turn. And he was laughing about it. So that's why a lot of things couldn't happen when Obama was in office, because a lot of things have to be voted on. It's not a monopoly. It's a democracy. You can't be like, this has to be passed. Like the president has a right to veto and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into everything because I'm not a history buff like that. I know certain things. I'm knowledgeable to a certain extent, but I don't know every little piece of the law and whatnot. But the president needs other things to happen for things to go through. You have to have these votes. You have to have power in the House and the Senate or whatever to get the votes, whatever. So Donald Trump being impeached, I think it was in the House. It was like 23 Democrats, like I'm roughly like 17 Republicans or whatever. All the Democrats voted for impeachment. All the Republicans voted for him not to be impeached. To me, I just think like all the negative stuff that he does that is just blatant, that they overlook, that is what I dislike. Like if you see somebody doing wrong, like to that extent, like just overly wrong, just tweeting stuff and doing illegal activities, and it's just because they're part of your party, I'm not necessarily too happy about that. But I guess, how can I, is it like gang activity or something? Because if you in the hood and you got gang activity and another gang shoots somebody in your gang or whatever, and you don't necessarily snitch. You don't necessarily be like, nah, dog, he shot my mom and stuff, but I ain't snitching to the cops. I'm not messing with y'all. So is it kind of that? Is it just on a larger level? It's just some gang type activity going on in the public office. It seems that way. So will he be put? I don't think so, because you know what's going to happen. It has to go to the Senate and they have to vote on it. It's going to go to trial or whatever. And I think with the majority and whatever, like the Republicans hold a lot of power, I don't think he's going to be impeached like all the way through or whatever. I think he's going to skate out and then he's going to talk more ish than ever. And the bad thing about that is it's going to play a role in the upcoming election. Will it be positive or negative? We will see. A good positive of if he would get impeached was he wouldn't be able to run. So maybe a Democrat will win. But is that the most positive thing? It depends on which Democrat they pick. And I don't want to be like, oh, Democrats are the greatest, Republicans suck. You never know. But it depends on which people are in office, which people run. I don't want to be just loyal to a certain group blindly because we don't know who the Democrat Party is picking. Republican wise, if Trump would get impeached, like I don't even remember homeboy name. Like I don't even remember the vice president name, dog. But I know I see him all the time, and he just like he would become president. And would that be the greatest of things? Nah. It's just an ugly thing right now. It's just an ugly thing. But Trump is his reign is about to end next November anyway. He got a year left. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want to be like, yes, he's getting impeached. I doubt he gets impeached, and then who becomes president? It's it's not necessarily the most positive thing, man. So that is my thoughts on this subject. I try not to be too political. Like I'll go back and forth a little bit, like on Facebook or something. Maybe I'll tweet something here and there, but I don't like to be too much into the pot. I like to be knowledgeable, but I don't like to, because it's very divisive. It's very divisive, like religion. But that's my thoughts on it, man. Just if you don't really pay attention to stuff or whatever, you want to know maybe a little bit. Maybe I helped you a little bit, or maybe you just want to cuss me out or whatever. Shit, if you watching, you give me some views, man. I appreciate it. But I just wanted to have a little more content on the channel and talk about something a little different. So that a brother does have other things in the mind other than just rap music and tennis shoes and stuff. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be great as the most hated, man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.